Oh, look what you've done to me. Oh, look what you've done to me.
I'll take you in my head high. Won't turn my back against the world. It feels just like I may die. But I am not that same old foolish girl who can't handle getting no touch and no affection. Don't go looking for my love in a reaction. It's about rejection. I got me. Your loving was a blessing, but now you won't be around me. I'm not out here trying to beg for your attention, but if you're aiming at me, baby, use your mention. First thing first, baby, I love you more than you should know. Always put you first, baby. But now it's eating on my soul. Do you love me? Damn, oh goddamn. Shouldn't have to ask. If you're in a jam, I'm your pal. Leave it in the past. It's about rejection. I got me. Your loving was a blessing, but now you won't be around me. I'm not out here trying to beg for your affection, but if you're aiming at me, baby, use your mention. 50-50 is your loving with me. Our ship crashed so hastily. First you were swimming in my ocean, now you're drifting from sea to sea. Don't you see? Cinematic picture perfect on a cannon with trees is how you feel when you're with me. Is what you say but not what your body speaks. Do you think I'm weak? So you can go down by the bay where your issues lay. I'm not gonna chase or be an anchor. Feel it in your chest when I'm not in your face. Gonna turn your ass into a stranger. Been applying pressure to the womb. Guess it was too soon. Pull me up, now I'm tripping from the moon. I don't even think you did me wrong. That's why I wrote this song. Tell you speak what you've been thinking. All this about rejection. I got me. Your loving was a blessing, but now you won't be around me. I'm not out here trying to beg for your affection, but if you're aiming at me, baby, use your mention. Yeah.
I think this might help you. Rejection is nothing more than redirection. It's not the end of the road for you. It's just life way of showing you that there's a better path for you with something that's meant only for you. You are truly one of a kind. And just because they couldn't see it, trust me, it's their loss. Now go be great.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone had a great Monday. We are just making it through the week, aren't we? We're making it through the week. It's Tuesday. So, with that being said, I'm calling today Transparent Tuesday. Today, be real about your actions, thoughts, and feelings by GODDESSDEE of Love. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to be transparent with you today. Shout out to TT, that's her name, but I'm saying it's Transparent Thursday. You know, I give props to those who I have to give props to. No shade. The Love Palace loves everybody. Shout out to TT. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Transparent Talk. So, with me being transparent today, we're going to talk about rejection. My transparency is years ago, I used to fear rejection. And when I tell you I couldn't stand rejection from not receiving a job that I wanted a couple of times, man, that didn't happen once. I was going for manager positions. I tell you, I got rejected at least 20 times. And then also the fact that I was in relationships. I was fearful of being rejected when approaching men. And so once I got rejected, I would just close down, you guys, just close down. And also with friendships. When people would reject my friendship, I remember one of my friends told me that, well, she just doesn't like you. She doesn't want to be your friend. And I was like, oh, I'm appalled. But yes, those type of things had me have a fear of rejection. So let's go ahead and talk about rejection today. We're going to talk about rejection. Let me give you the definitions of reject and rejection. Let's get into it. So the definition is dismiss as inadequate, inappropriate, or not to one's taste. A person or thing dismissed as failing to meet standards or satisfy taste, silence, and giving yourself time. This dismissing or refusing of a proposal, ideal, etc. The spurning of a person's affection. So let's go ahead and get into the discussion about rejection. And once again, I want to ask yourself, think about it. How do you feel about rejection? How do you feel about rejection? So, all people experience forms of rejections throughout their life, whether if they turned down from a job they wanted, turned down from a date, or experienced a friend or romantic partner ending their relationship. I just said that. So, rejection is the act of refusing to accept, acknowledge, or consider something. It can also refer to the feeling of experience of being dismissed or turned away, often leading to a sense of inadequacy or exclusion. Rejection is a universal experience that everyone encounters at some point in their lives. It is the act of being denied or turned away, whether from a job, a romantic relationship, or a personal goal. The sting of rejection can be profound, often leaving us feeling detected, uncertain, or questioning our worth. Despite the emotional toll, rejection plays a vital role in our personal growth and development, shaping us into more resilient and self-aware individuals. So rejection is universal. Everybody is going to experience rejection in this life. You're going to be turned away from jobs, relationships, and even a personal goal that you may have. So what we are going to learn about rejection later on as how we could get through this feeling, because it makes you feel like you're unworthy. I know it did. Oh man, I'm telling you, when I applied for those positions and I kept getting rejected, I was like, okay, I don't feel worthy. When I went and pursued a mate or tried to date and got rejected, it made me not feel worthy. So it actually started taking an emotional toll on me as well. And that stopped my growth from what I know now. So let me go on further and talk about emotional impact of rejection. The emotional impact of rejection is undeniable. When faced with rejection, feelings of sadness, embarrassment, or self doubt are common. Human beings are wired to seek acceptance and belonging. So when we experience the opposite, it can feel deeply personal and distressing. Psychology studies have shown that the pain of rejection activates the same regions of the brain as physical pain. Wow. Explaining why the experience can be so overwhelming. Common examples of this pain include the disappointment of being turned down for a job we thought we was perfect fit, or the heartbreak of an unrequited love. These experiences can be discouraging, and they also have a hidden potential for growth. Ooh, y'all, that was deep right there. The emotional effects that rejection causes people to have. I am relating this to me because that's how I do at the Love Panelist. Yes, I was sad, very sad, and upset that I wasn't getting that job. Man, I'm telling you, man, that's another story time. But the long story short is I was promised a job, and I was being trained for the job, and then didn't get the job. When I tell you I was sad and angry, oh, it made me feel some type of way. And with embarrassment, I put the rejection toward embarrassment. Because if you get the courage to approach someone to like the opposite sex, and you get the courage and you go talk to them, and then they sort of reject you, you be feeling embarrassed, man. That's a little bit of it. You be like, oh, okay. I've never been rejected. I don't know. So that's where the embarrassing could come from when you're being rejected, when trying to, especially in this dating world. It's you be like, wait a minute, did I just get rejected? You be in shock too, and it does cause self doubt. So just I like the part where it says that psychological studies show that the brain comprehends rejection the same way as physical pain. Man, if I cannot relate to that, because when I didn't get that job and when I was rejected from that man, I had physical pain. Even the fact of friendship. Like I'm telling you, this girl told me, well, maybe she just don't want to be your friend. I was like, excuse me. And I felt physical pain. I really felt it with the job situation because, as I stated, I thought I was getting this job and was guaranteed this. And then when it didn't happen, when I tell you that pain that overcame me and that sadness, woo, that was something hard. So we talk about how rejection, though painful, it can be a powerful teacher. It forces us to engage in self-reflection, promoting questions about our goals, strengths, and areas of improvement. Many of history's most successful people have faced significant rejection. J.K. Rowling's, and he's Harry Potter's manuscript, was famously rejected by numerous publishers before he became a global phenomenon. Y'all know all the Harry Potter fans. That is J.K. Rowling wrote that. He was rejected, it said, several times from publishers before someone noticed him. The same happened to Walt Disney. was once told he lacked creativity, yet he went on to pursue his goals in the entertainment industry. These stories remind us that rejection is often not an end, but a detour. Just a detour, redirecting us toward better opportunities or helping us refine our skills. Man, I love those examples. I know that also happened to um, all my Kentucky Fried Chicken lovers. I know that story as well. He got rejected so many times. And the famous Albert Einstein, they thought he was crazy. They thought he was crazy, y'all. Albert Einstein, they thought he was crazy. Let me go ahead and correct something, you guys, for all my Harry Potter lovers. My bad. JK, I said he. JK Rowling is a woman. My bad, y'all. Don't Harry Potter fans don't get mad. Don't get mad at me. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, so I'm just assuming I shouldn't have did that. Okay. That is the one that even makes it okay. See, now the rejection now, see, that made me think something different more now. I'm just saying. But as I was saying about the Kentucky Fried Chicken story as well, and Albert Einstein, if y'all know the story of Albert Einstein, he was rejected so many times, and people thought he was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, man. Well, he look a little, to me, he do look a little funny when I see him. So, I mean, I'm not making that as an excuse, but they rejected him often. If y'all not familiar with the stories, go on and look it up. So, in addition to fostering growth, rejection builds resilience and emotional strength. Each time we face a rejection and choose to persevere, we become more equipped to handle adversity. This resilience can shape our character, teaching us the value of persistence and adaptability. Instead of fearing rejection, we learn to embrace it as a stepping stone to greater achievements. Practical strategies such as reframing negative thoughts, focusing on self compassion, and seeking constructive feedback can help us navigate and learn from these experiences. While rejection may never be an easy pill to swallow, it serves as an essential purpose in our lives. It challenges us, helps us grow, and ultimately shapes us into more resilient and self-aware individuals. By learning to see rejection not as a failure, but as an opportunity for redirection and self-improvement, we can embrace it as a valuable part of the human experience. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, what I want to talk about now, because we do this at the Love Palace, we don't just say the problem or the issue, we offer helpful tools of things how we can overcome rejection. We know that overcoming rejection can be difficult, but I'm going to give you 10 strategies that can help you process the experience and move forward in a healthy way. And these are some of the things that I actually did when I was going through the phase of fear of rejection. Okay, so let's go ahead and start out with number one. Acknowledge and accept your feelings. What, D? You had to acknowledge and accept your feelings. Yes, you did. It is normal to feel hurt, disappointed, or angry after being rejected. Allow yourself to feel and process those emotions without judgment. Suppressing your feelings can make the healing process longer. Man, I say this about any type of feeling, but we're talking about rejection today. What I learned is I don't, instead of, because I dismissed it, I really did. When I didn't get that job, I kept them feelings inside. I didn't really talk about it. A lot of people knew I was very disappointed and sad about it, but by me keeping those feelings in actually affected my health. And so don't do that. If you feel hurt, disappointed, and angry after being rejected, it's okay. Go ahead and process those emotions without judgment. Go through it. Don't stay in it. Go through it. That's going to help you go through the healing process. Okay? Number 2. What's number 2? Man, just like the second agreement, don't take it personal. Don't take it personally. Woo, that's hard, y'all. That's hard. So remember that rejection often says more about the situation or the other person's needs than it does about your worth or abilities. Let me say that again. Remember that rejection often says more about the situation of the other person's needs than it does about your worth or abilities. People make decisions based on their own perspective and preferences, which is not always a reflection of your value. Ooh, y'all. That's some good information. Don't take it personal, because it's their perspective and their preference. And it's not always a reflection of you. Come on, let's talk about it. All right. Let's go to number 3. Practice self-compassion. Okay, I can resonate. Be kind to yourself and avoid harsh self-criticism. Treat yourself as you would a friend in the same situation, offering support and understanding. Self-compassion can help you rebuild confidence and self-esteem. Yes, be kind to yourself. It says treat yourself like you would treat a friend. So I'm going to take myself to dinner. And I love to shop, y'all. Y'all know that's my therapy. I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to talk to myself. Hey, girl, D, it's going to be okay. You got this for the next time. Okay. And really say affirmations. This is a good part of affirmations. It's going to help you practice self-compassion. Okay. Let's go to number 4. Learn from the experience. Absolutely. Excuse me. Reflect on what happened and identify any lessons that can be learned. If there is constructive feedback, use it as an opportunity for growth. If the rejection was beyond your control, accept the things don't work out for reasons unrelated to your efforts. Wow. The experience. So what I did with not getting that job, I did go back and ask for feedback. And I took the feedback so I can use it as an opportunity for growth. Yes, I did. But we do have to remember that some things are not in our control. So all we can do is, hey, accept things as they are. And it might not be related to your efforts. It's based on what the other person is feeling. So learn from the experience, get constructive feedback, and use that as an opportunity for growth. And if it's out of your control, accept that things didn't work out for whatever reason that's unrelated to your efforts. Hey, it happened. What's number 5? We halfway through. Focus on your strengths and your achievements. Remind yourself of your positive qualities and past successes. Make a list of things you are proud of and reflect on the ways you have overcome challenges before. This can help boost your confidence. Focus on your strengths and your achievements. Like it says, remind yourself, what are the positive things that I have accomplished? There might be something that you've done in the past that was successful. How can you focus that into what you're trying to achieve now? And this is going to help boost up your confidence, okay? Number 6, stay open to new opportunities. Oh, absolutely. Rejection can be a form of redirection, leading you to the opportunities better suited to you. Stay open to new possibilities and be willing to try again, even if it feels daunting. Yes, yes, and yes. Rejection can make you be like, I'm not never going to do that again. Especially when I had put myself out on the dating scene and I was like, oh no, I don't like the way that made me feel. I'm cool. And then I'm up here talking about I'm trying to find me a man. How I'm going to find me a man if I don't keep trying to seek those opportunities? Because I got rejected. I'm just saying. So I had to stay open to new opportunities. Like, still don't let that stop me from, looking for that mate. Because it can be a form of redirection. When it comes to your job and you don't get that job, it could be a form of redirection. Stay open to new possibilities and opportunities. Because if you're willing to try it again, it's going to work out. Set that as the examples I mentioned of those entrepreneurs and people that I talked about in the beginning. You know what you need to do when you feel rejected? Come on and listen to this one. Number 7, talk to someone you trust. Man, sharing your feelings with a friend, family member, a counselor can provide emotional support and a fresh perspective. Sometimes talking things out helps you put the situation in context and makes it easier to move. Go talk to somebody you trust. Girl, I didn't like the way I got rejected. I didn't like how that felt. I don't like the way that man made me feel. Girl, I got rejected. That ain't never happened to me before. I ain't never had nobody tell me they didn't want to be my friend before. Girl, I didn't get the job. I'm so sad. By you expressing and talking to someone you trust, it's going to put things in a different context. You're going to see things in a different perspective because they're going to see it in a different perspective. And that's going to make it easier for you to move on. So go ahead and talk to someone you trust. Let's go to number 8. 8's going to be great. Engage in self-care. Hey, don't tell me twice. Okay. Prioritize activities that can help you feel grounded and happy, such as exercising, meditating, and spending time in nature. Taking care of your physical and mental health can make it easier to bounce back from rejection. Yes, self-care is important. And I really want to emphasize this because when I tell you being transparent to you on Transparent Tuesday, when I did not get that job, my health went down, and I feel like it triggered it even more. Like that's where the turning point, one of the turning points was in my life is when I did not get that job and I was promised that job and it just, man, my physical health just started going down and down and I was like, wow, I really noticed that. And my mental health. I was so mentally out of it that I didn't even know how to think straight. Like I had to really take time off. I was still working and I just didn't get the job. Like I had to actually take time off. I think I took about a week or 2 off because my mental health was not right. So make sure that you are doing things to take care of your mental and physical health. Exercising, meditating, going into nature. All those things are wonderful. Or go shopping. I can't help it. That's my self-care. I love to do that. If you can afford it. Don't break the bank. I'm just saying. So let's go to number 9. Be busy and distract yourself. Oh, yes, absolutely. Focusing on hobbies, work, and other productive activities can help keep your mind off the rejection and bring a sense of purpose. Staying active can also prevent negative thoughts from overtaking. Yes, stay active. Go do something. Whatever your hobby is. I love to color. I keep telling y'all that I love to color. That just eases my mind and it distracts me, and I just go into another world. Work, I mean, if that's what distracts you and staying busy, go to work or do other activities. Productive activities. Don't go make a muck on social media. I'm just saying, that's what came to my mind right now, so I'm going to say that. Don't go on social media making a rant. Stay busy and distract yourself with productive activities, okay? Productive activities. All right, we at the final number 10, 10, 10. Oh man, we talked about this yesterday on Daily Dose of D. Go watch that replay, get them replay watch hours up. Maintain a growth mindset. Let's go. Embrace the ideal that failure and rejection are part of learning and growing. A growth mindset helps you see setbacks as opportunities to improve and become stronger rather than fixed judgments of your abilities. As we learned yesterday, a growth mindset helps you to overcome so much. When you have a growth mindset, rejection ain't going to bother you because you're going to take what you need to learn and you're going to grow. That's why it's called growth mindset. So we're going to seek opportunities to improve and become stronger rather than having a fixed mindset like we learned yesterday. We're going to develop and maintain a growth mindset. So let me go through them steps for you again. 10 strategies to overcome rejection. Number 1, acknowledge and accept your feelings. Accept them feelings. Number 2, just like the second agreement, don't take it personal. Number 3, practice self-compassion. Number 4, learn from the experience. Number 5, focus on your strengths and achievements. Number 6, stay open to new opportunities. Number 7, talk to someone you trust. Number 8, engage in self-care. And number 9, stay busy and distract yourself. And number 10, maintain a growth mindset. So we know that rejection is a natural part of life, and everyone's going to experience it at some point. So what matters most is how you respond to it. By viewing rejection as an opportunity to learn and grow, you can turn a painful experience into a stepping stone toward success. Yes, rejection is a natural part of life. And as I said, everyone experiences at some point. But what matters is how you respond to it. Ooh, I love this today, guys. Thank you for letting me be transparent today on Transparent Tuesday with the word of rejection. Let's put our phrase up for Tuesday. Transparent Tuesday. Today, be real about your actions, thoughts, and feelings by the one and only GODDESSDEEOFLUV. So, I want to share this with you as well. See rejection as redirection. So that rejection, redirect that. Return to sender. Redirect it. Don't take that in. Okay? So, this is your daily dose of D, aka Goddess D of Love. And before I leave you today, I'm going to leave you with some words that I enjoyed myself and I wanted to share with you.
If you're rejected, accept it. If you're unloved, let go. If they choose someone or something over you, move on. Not everyone you love will stay.
Not everyone you trust will be loyal. I don't care about losing people who don't want to be in my life anymore. I've lost people who meant the world to me, and I'm still doing just fine. Do not follow the majority. Follow the right way. You can feel it when someone is not being real with you. Energy never lies. Always speak how you feel, and never be sorry for being real. Give people time. Give people space. Don't beg anyone to stay. Let them roam. What's meant for you will always be yours. I feel so much better when people don't know where I am and what I'm doing.
All right, everybody. So just remember to redirect that rejection. Don't forget to tune in this evening to the Love Palace. Yes, the ships. It's going to be a good one. I ain't even going to tell you, but it's called An Unspoken Love. And if y'all seen the thumbnail, that means y'all know what we're going to talk about. It's going to be a good show. And then after that, the Q&A. I want everybody to come through, okay? Don't reject me. Just kidding. So make sure you come over to the Love Palace tonight for the ships, episodes of the ships, okay? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to YouTube, Instagram, and of course, TikTok. You feel me? So, in conclusion, let me see how I'm going to put this today. Go tell somebody that you love them, so they never feel rejected. And those that have rejected you, go ahead and tell them that you love them too. You feel me? I will see you tonight. Please come join us at the Love Palace tonight for the ships, okay? Peace and love to everyone. This is your daily dose of D, aka Goddess D of Love. Peace and love. And we out.